Hello. I'm glad that you were able to join me again tonight. It has been 53 days in the Bible this year, and I'm just thankful that I'm able to continue to read the Bible every day. Today, I have to tell you, I'm very tired. Had a long weekend. We had kind of a family emergency over the weekend and got a phone call at 4 a.m. on Sunday morning and really uh, kind of ate up some of my energy level. But it's good to be able to pray for those that you love and that you care about. And so, if one of the sacrifices you have to make to be a good relative is to wake up in the middle of the night, so be it. Uh, and I'm thankful that they did call me and that I could intercede for that family. Uh, in the book of Leviticus, it talked again about ceremonial uncleanliness, but then also spoke about uh, uncovering the nakedness of different people. Uh, and So, what it was basically telling you is you can't take this person as a wife. You can't take that person as a wife. You couldn't take your aunt as a wife. You can't take your aunt's daughter as a wife, you know. Uh, and you can't lie with a man like you lie with a woman. I think that's pretty clear that that's exactly what God said. You don't lie with men like you lie with women. So uh, he said, don't be queer. And yet they tell our children at school it's all good. And whatever you feel like is good. Just follow your feelings. It's like, yeah, guess what? Satan attacks people to try to make them uh, convinced that they were born wrong or whatever the case. Satan attacks us and tries to get us to sin. And if we have a sinful thought, now they're being taught in school, oh, just go with that thought because you must have been born that way. No, we're all born sinners, yes, but we're not all born queer. That's for sure. And thank goodness for that. That we're still somehow uh, procreating. But I'll tell you what, though, uh, we sure aren't having many babies in this nation. By the Americans in our nation aren't, but the illegal aliens in our nation are, as they slowly take our nation over from inside. And so that's part of the curse that's come upon our land because of the curse that we have brought upon ourselves by killing our babies in the name of freedom. Only if people in this nation would stop listening to lies. So, uh, I want to read just a little bit from Luke, though. And Luke, Jesus sends out the 12, and the 12 go out and are given authority over demons and to heal and all sorts of things. And then when Jesus comes back together with his disciples, they go out and many people follow, and Jesus ends up feeding 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. So there was a miraculous breaking of bread, and said that there were 12 baskets full of what remained after the meal. 12 baskets full. So Jesus predicts his death and said that he must be killed, and that on the third day he would rise to life. And the disciples were distraught about that, but Peter, James, and John go with Jesus to the Mount of Transfiguration, they call it, because on that mountain, Jesus, his appearance changed to his heavenly appearance, and Moses and Elijah were there with Jesus talking to him, and doesn't say what they were talking about, but Peter said, hey, I'll get 3 tents, or they called them tabernacles, and that they could all camp out there on the mountain. And the Father told Peter, said, this is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Listen to him. Don't come up with your own crazy ideas of what you should be doing for God, but listen to God and hear what he says we should be doing for him. He's the master, we're the servants. And so we should be listening to the Lord. And then God tells his disciples that if you want to come after him, you must deny yourself, pick up your cross, and follow him. And I'm going to end with that today. In what way have you been asked to deny yourself? Are you willing to deny yourself for the Lord's glory? It's important that we put his will first, we put his priorities first, and that we are willing to deny our own wants and desires to see that the kingdom purposes of God are fulfilled. And so that's all God asks, is that we would deny ourselves, pick up our cross, and follow him. And I'll leave you with Romans 12:1. It says, therefore, no, it says, I beseech you, brothers, in the view of God's mercies, to offer your body as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your reasonable act of worship. Based on all that God's done, give your life over for his glory. And he'll bless you, I'll tell you that. All right? We need more people to live sacrificially for the Lord. I pray that you'll be one of those also. All right? God bless you. I'll see you in Washington tomorrow, I hope. And I'll be praising the Lord. Bye-bye.